Hello, hello, everybody. Hi, welcome to my home. My name is Jackie, and I have a vlog sale. And yes, I moved things around yet again. I've been moving things around because I have a space problem. I've been playing Tetris, so I had to make some really tough choices. Hi, Steph. Um, so yeah, if you see something you like, hi, Apple Blonde, you're gonna have to text me or email me or DM me. I'm gonna pin my email in the chats. It's always in my description box, but not everybody knows. So that is my. I'm gonna pin it. Let's see if I can do the pin message. Okay, so that is my email if you want to see something. So I'm gonna show you everything. I'll show you. It's only 4 items, but these are expensive items. So hi. Um, now it feels like Wednesday. Well, I'm probably going live again tomorrow too. Today's a vlog sale and a chit chat, but tomorrow is my 3-year YouTube anniversary, so I'll probably go live again tomorrow too. Depends on how my day goes tomorrow because I have a lot happening tomorrow. But anyhow, hello Jeanette, hello Christiana, hello Tracy, hello Steph, hello Miss Kathy, hello Cindy or Lynn, sorry, Cheryl. Um, yeah. So, Brian, so I have a vlog sale. If there is something in my collection you have been eyeing for a long time, this is the time to ask because I have overspent and I have no more space. And I've been Tetrising my bags and I do not have space. I have to face reality and what am I going to use and not use? So I'm letting go of a couple bags, 4 of them, that are pretty dang epic. So, and do not feel obligated to buy anything. I am payment plan friendly. There's rules to payment plans we can talk about later. Um, I'd be a hypocrite if I wasn't payment plan friendly because that's how I buy almost everything. Um, the things I am selling, I never thought I'd sell. Which I've been saying a lot because I've sold some things this month I never thought I'd sell. But I figured I've done all the bags I want to sell to the local consignment, and I've sent off 2 sets of bags to other consigners. So this is stuff I'm selling directly because these are super special to me, and I want let's put it this way: if they don't sell, I'm not gonna cry. I'll keep them. So whatever doesn't sell and if people won't buy them, you're not gonna hurt my feelings, y'all. You really won't. I'll do a community post tomorrow with the bags and show people. And if you want them, just contact me. It's cool. But let me show you the first one because this is the hardest one to let go of. The hardest one to let go of. Somebody had asked me to buy this from me way back in November, and I said yes. But then life happened and they weren't able to buy it. So I am now going to offer it to you guys because I don't want to take this to consignment and just I want somebody who wants this to get this, you know? So this bag is the denim, the tote bag by Marc Jacobs. This is I think the medium size. So this is the Wizard of Oz. So I bought this from a consignment store. I am selling this for under retail, but not at the cost, not what I bought it for, but at value. Okay. So if you look on the pre-loved market, this thing still goes for a lot. Ridiculous, stupid money. I'm not asking ridiculous, stupid money. I am asking for $4.25 if anybody wants this bag because it's going to cost me between $35 and $50 to insure and ship. And I'm not kidding. The last bag, the last box I got shipped to me was $50, 40 something, $47, and that was from Florida. Okay. The last box I shipped to Florida cost me $35. So shipping is expensive. So, and then if I do PayPal goods and services, there's fees. So I am asking 425 if anybody is in love with this particular bag. Um, so this is the Marc Jacobs, the tote bag. And I will have a dust bag with it. I don't have it in what's here exactly because um, so these are all pre-loved, all used, okay? So nothing here is brand new. Some of your older videos, and I always see new bags in the background. Amazing. Yeah, yes. So this is the Wizard of Oz Marc Jacobs black interior. This is the strap it comes with. This is the strap it came with. And does it say Marc Jacobs? It says Marc Jacobs on the hardware. So this is a silver um hardware strap. So this is what it looks like on the inside. There's no real call outs, but it is pre-loved and used. If you're like there's a little bit of a hole right here. Like if little things like this bother you, please don't buy my bags because my bags are all pre-loved, you know? So this bag will be for sale for 425 shipped, insured, and it is beautiful. And if you look on eBay, these normally run between 600 and more. Okay. If this is your dream bag and you've always wanted this bag and 425 is too much, please just talk to me. We can work it on it. You know, I want somebody to get this who will love this. I got the little version up there from Winnie BLV, and I love that one. And this one, honestly, is the real estate. You know, I love denim. I am running, that's how much space I don't have. I keep buying big totes, and big totes take up space. So I have to let things go. And so this one is one of the ones I'm going to let go. So this is bag number one. And I'm going to put this to the side. And I'll put it in a Marc Jacobs dust bag. So the other Marc Jacobs bag I have, hello everybody, is this one does have a dust bag. So this one is the small Marc Jacobs denim. I know, another denim bag. You're like, Jackie, who are you and why are you letting go of the denim bags? I can't keep them all and I need to pay off some debt. And these just had to go because it is life. Okay, so this one definitely has more call outs. So this one, I haven't found missing crystals. That does not mean there aren't missing crystals. You know, just because I didn't see them doesn't mean they don't exist. But this is one of the prettiest bags. I love this one more than my other blue one because this one has clear crystals, so you can really see the denim underneath it. So this is a beautiful denim bag. You should sell mystery boxes for 500 and get um well, I want people to be happy, and I kind of like people to know what they're getting. So, I mean, I could probably do like a blue mystery box or a Dooney mystery box, but I want people to get something they want, you know. So this does have some call outs on the handle right here. There's a stain, and I do not know what it is. I have zero clue what the stain is. So there's a little dot, probably oil or something. There is a little bit of a thread pull right here. Um, so this one I'm asking 325 shipped. If that's too much, let me know. I'm trying to do fair comp value on these because you can't get them anymore other than the pre-love market. They don't make them anymore. So if you wanted this bag, it can be yours. And this one, I'll show you the inside. And this comes with a really pretty strap. I think this is a prettier strap than the one that came with the Wizard of Oz because this one says the Marc Jacobs on it, and it has a little keeper in denim, and it has the denim here and the denim here, which I think is prettier than the other ones. And inside is Marc Jacobs. So this is a really pretty, and I bought all of these pre-loved, but these all have the hallmarks, all the tagging and all the badging that it needs to be. What is this hanging here? This looks like a piece of paper. It has all the right things. There's a little bit of light staining at the base of the bag like you would with any bag that is pre-loved. So this one is, and then I'm going to show you the pocket. It's just a slip pocket, you know. So this is a very pretty bag, and I love it a lot. But again, it is up for grabs out of my denim collection. Look how pretty that is. Just beautiful. I love that. Anyway, so we'll put this one aside. So this is $325 shipped, insured. Um, let's see. You choose the bag you will give. And then, hey Melissa or Morella, hi Morella, sorry. So I have two Marc Jacobs bags for sale. This one is not that expensive. This is a not think. This is a Ryland. Let me see. Rylan. So Ryland is the name of the brand, and it's made in Italy, and it has a fabric interior with a leather pocket right here, slip pocket right here. It has leather here, two magnet closures that close the flap, and then it does this, and it's gold hardware. This is a very beautiful bag. It has a really great strap on it. There is a little bit of color, not really color, but can you see this here? This is because it's like a smooth calf leather, guys. So this is a beautiful bag. It's just a little too small for me. My sister wants to steal it from me, but she won't pay for it. So if anybody wants this bag, this one is $125. Okay, now this one this is exactly what I paid for this bag. So $125 shipped would be this one. If anybody wants that black bag, that is exactly what I paid for that bag. This one is the hardest one to sell because if anybody loves Epi, it's just a little too small for me. I've used it. I love it. I'm asking $425. This is a Louis Vuitton Sawyer. I think it's how you say it, Sawyer sour bag. I don't know. It's silver hardware. It has beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Let me take the ribbon off. So it's only a top carry, guys. This is only a top carry. Um, this is Epi leather. And I got this in a trade from Ed Braun. I think he had it for sale for $350. I'm asking $425 because again, shipping and insurance is crazy. And let me show you the inside. So the inside is this. So it's like a baguette, and it's Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton. This one is made in Italy. So this was purchased when Ed Braun bought this, I think, off of a Japanese buyer, and then I got it from him. And it does have a back slip pocket for people who have to have a back phone pocket. This is the perfect bag for you. You're gotta join Pirate Ship. Is much cheaper and easier. Yes, but my shipping has been insane lately. So this is Louis Vuitton Epi leather, beautiful bag. So this one is for $425. So that's all I have to sell. That's it, guys. So I have two black bags, two blue bags. That's it. Because I have to start out small. So this is 125, this is 425. This is 425 denim, the Marc Jacobs. This one's 325. So we have from 125 all the way up to 425 is what I'm asking. If you're interested, just email me. I'm not going to be offended if nobody emails me, or if you come in with best offer. I'm okay with best offer. I can always just say no. Because again, you're not going to offend me at all. Or if you want 1,000 pictures, an individual video, any of those things, I'm happy to do that. I am only requesting that it is PayPal. I don't do the other services. So that is my tiny little vlog sale. Because I have bad problems, I need to sell some bags, and that's really, 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 really hard. It's incredible inside the US, I never pay over $20. I will look in the pirate ship, and I have used pirate ship for some things, but pirate ship is still USPS, is the service, and I'm a little upset with USPS because the bag I sent the box to Just Beth. That box was supposed to be there last Saturday. It's still not there. And and I sent a couple boxes up to the north. It took 10 days, more than 10 days for some of those boxes to come up. So UPS, well, okay, so UPS, FedEx with Pirate Ship are all contracted through USPS. So even if you take it to the UPS or the FedEx for the Pirate Ship, they send it to the carrier, which is USPS. And they don't tell you that. It's a contracted rate. So when I did UPS through Pirate Ship, the lady at the store says, "Oh, well, this is going to go to UPS anyway, or USPS." And that's why in the description for Pirate Ship, it says you must take this to, you know, UPS, but then UPS delivers it to USPS, and USPS is the actual carrier. It's really weird. Yeah. For like 875. Yeah, so I have shipped with Pirate Ship before. But again, when I'm trying to sell something for $400, I want to make sure I'm a little upset with what USPS has been giving. So I might be trying to do this with UPS, which is a little bit more, it is a lot more expensive, but it's still, I feel safer. Um, when he says it doesn't happen to me, never. You take it to UPS and it gets there like in 2 to 3 days. Yeah, well, UPS, yes. Well, I'm just telling you what I was told by the UPS people, that it's contracted. Those rates are contracted so that even though you drop it off at UPS, it gets delivered and through the USPS system. So that's all I know. That's all I know. But I have used Pirate Ship, and I will use Pirate Ship again. And it has worked out okay. But I'm just not, it's still costing me $35 to ship. I ship UPS only through UPS, and now I send to your package. My UPS will not even take USPS. Wait, wow. I can believe that. I can believe that because yeah, it's just weird, crazy, crazy, crazy town out there. So anyway, those bags are up for grabs, and it is very hard for me to do this. Y'all know. Y'all know. So I'm going to be putting those in a community post, and then probably tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll be live again because tomorrow is my a 3-year YouTube anniversary. Both of my packages from Winnie came UPS, and I have an UPS account. I decided I'd pay mid-shipment for one of my packages to go to CVS and send them to my home with no one. That's pretty smart, Miss Kathy. Yeah. Yeah, because when I shipped a couple things up to, I said, to the Northeast, and the one was Washington State, and it got destroyed. But it got there okay because I over tape everything. I tape things to death, and I put a lot of tape on my boxes because I want to make sure they get there okay. Because man, people just leave stuff out in the rain. Um, UPS has a delivery fee when delivered. I had to pay for my parcels when I got my parcels from Texas. Yeah, yeah, I believe it. You're in, yeah. Canadian mail is crazy, crazy expensive, like crazy, crazy, crazy town expensive. Um, yeah. So anyway, that is my very small but mighty. Oh, I can show you my bag of the day, by the way, because I yesterday I showed you guys when I moved into the bag. And today I've been moving things around in my room between processes. I had a bunch of meetings all day today, and it's been a really kind of busy day. And this is the bag I used today. and I love it. This might be one of my favorite vintage bags, and this is part of what I'm staring at my collection. I keep saying I love a well-made leather bag, but my favorite bags to use always end up being textile. Either it's leather trim, but I love this bag. This bag is so cool. I sent you an email. Okay. Um, my chickens and more. Oh, I love the name of your channel. Oh my God, that's so cute. My chickens and more. Tell me, how many chickens do you have? Because I always wanted chickens, y'all. I've always wanted chickens. I love chickens. Every time I see chickens, I kind of go crazy, and I like chickens. And when we were visiting my mother in Northern Europe, we would always see these beautiful chickens. I mean, and then down here in Texas, the chickens are a little bit more scrawny. A little bit more scrawny. Um, so anyway, so anyway, it is it is what it is. You know, I've always wanted chickens. Um, Hi, Jackie. I sent you an email. I got charged heavily last time from Canada. Yeah, Canada. I don't want to ever ship to Canada again. I'm sorry to all my Canadian peeps. It has always cost me so much, and I know it costs them a lot because they have duties that they have to do. I don't even ship stuff to my mother. My mother lives in Denmark. Their duties and fees for me shipping anything to them is absolutely insane. Insane. Um, yeah. So, yeah, I've always wanted to have chickens, never could because we always had hound dogs. It's only now that we have pugs that I might be able to have chickens, but my husband's like, I'm not taking care of chickens. And I have an HOA, but won't let me take care of chickens. And also where I live, we have a lot of coyotes out here. Chickens are like, I mean, you think dogs are high maintenance? Chickens need to go into their little houses at night, you know, and you have to be careful with all the other big predator birds, you know. Um, ja- uh, Cheryl says, today I carried my August bag in that by the horse. I absolutely love it, and I will not change out of it for a couple of weeks. Yes. So y'all don't know this, but did we do a trade? What did we do? Or did you buy it? I can't remember. I think you bought it. I didn't show that to everybody, by the way. Um, yeah, I think she bought it. So I sold her one of my bags from the Horse, which is the Australian company. The bag I had was called the August. It is a beautiful bag. And that leather is surprisingly a lot different than the ones they made afterwards, like the Clementine. And I'm not that impressed with the Clementine. The one that Cheryl got is really super soft, fabulous hobo. Um, Kathy says, I have a few neighbors with chickens. Yes, yes, you bought it. I love those bags by the Horse. Yes, but the one that Cheryl has is a beautiful, smooth, soft leather hobo, and the Clementine is a pebbled leather bag. It's a little bit thicker. It's a different That's why when I would tell people I have a bag for the Horse, but it's not the Clementine because everybody wanted the Clementine. And I'm like, well, the Clementine's a different type of bag than this one, you know? Um, yeah. Yes, 110. What did I miss, Winnie? I missed something. Oh, you were charged $110 because of the Canadian thing? Oh my gosh. Yeah. From Homeland Security. Oh, you got charged from Homeland Security. Says that you owe import duties. They say, oh my gosh. The most way to ship to Canada is through USPS. Yeah, I mean, it is. I have a couple friends up there. I have shipped up to Canada. Um, yeah, because when he bought something and it didn't, I remember I watched the video. It didn't have the duties, included in the purchase price, but it didn't say that. And so she was able to purchase it, but then with the duties and fees, she ended up costing just as much. I think it was a pair of sneakers, she said. Um, It takes longer, but it's the best way. Yeah. It literally doubled the charge because yes, she got charged per shoe. Per shoe. They didn't consider it one good as a pair of shoes. They considered it 2 goods, so she got paid. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. The one time I sent a box to my mother, it was like $85 to ship it. To ship it. And this was years ago. Um, it takes longer, but it's the best way. That's nuts. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I shipped it to the US and I paid $88. Yeah. Yeah, Jeanette sent the box to me and it was like 88 bucks. And when I sent stuff to her, it was a little cheaper than that, but it was very expensive. I've actually mailed stuff to England cheaper than mailing stuff to Canada. I'm like, "What's up, Canada?" You know? Um, I had a friend who lived in the Isle of Man, so I'd ship her stuff all the time. It cost 50, 60 bucks. I shipped something to Canada, it was like, "Oh, that's 100." I'm like, "What?" 80, 100 bucks, simple. And it's like a small little package, y'all. And then they have to pay duties and fees on top of the value of the item you're sending. So it's not even that you send them a box that's just shipping fees. No, no. They have, even if it's a gift, you have to put a value for the gift and they have to pay duties on that. I have the Clementine. I don't use it, says Miss Kathy. Don't like the strap length. Is going to Goodwill in my next donation run. Oh, Kathy, can I be your Goodwill? I love that bag. I just don't want to spend $300 for it because that's how they were cheaper and then they went up in price. And I kept waiting on, well, I'll buy it when they get the navy. And then they made the navy and then I never bought it. When I ship to US, it doesn't cost me a lot. Tracy, really? That's awesome. Because going up, well, y'all, I'm in Texas. So it's not as if I'm next door to Canada. So when I ship to Canada, it has to go a long way. A long way. I have 3 chickens. Unfortunately, the rooster may be passing away. He's not opening his Aw, poor baby. Let's pray for her rooster, guys. That's sad. He's because the rooster is what keeps the hens in line, by the way, and they're the protectors. And they kind of their job is to take care of the flock. Roosters are important. Um, I live in Ottawa, says Tracy. Ontario. Oh, you know what? I had my boss, my current boss right now, he just moved down from Ontario. Was it Ontario? Maybe I'm wrong. Where's Toronto located? Whatever province Toronto is located is where he moved from. Really, what part of Canada are you? To me, says Jeanette. Um, my chicken says, "Thank you." Yeah, I know. I mean, they're your children. I mean, you raise chickens for their eggs, yes, but they have personalities. Thank you, Miss Winnie. I, t- I, oh, Ottawa, Ontario. So Jeanette and Tracy are in the same spaces. Um, Toronto is in Ontario. Okay, that's where my friend moved from. That's where my boss is from. Well, he lived there for like 10 years or something. He now moved south. You know, apparently his wife does not like the cold weather. I'm like, how did you live in Canada for that long? Because it's a little cold in Canada. You know, it's a little cold in Canada. So anyway, um, my mom lives in Sittsville. Yeah. So I've been using my favorite conditioner. I need to buy another bottle of this. Apparently, I looked it up. I've had this for 5 years. It's taken me 5 years to hit pan, but there's still a little bit. I did use this. I'll show you what I used it on today when I was during one of my many things I was doing. I found this bag and I quickly did a refresh on it because it needed whatever I had used on it prior didn't do well, so I had to use the better stuff on this, and this is now much better. I actually think I should use this tomorrow. I'll move into this bag for tomorrow. So tomorrow we have I have to go to work early. I have a meeting with some important. They are important VIPs, so that's gonna be exciting. Um, My sister, so I sent a photo of my shirt today to my sister. So it's on Wednesdays we wear pink that Winnie gave me. And Jennifer's like, I need that shirt. I'm like, Jennifer, I can give it to you. Winnie gave it to me. And she was like, I want that shirt. I'm like, okay. Jennifer's a school teacher. So I think it'd be awesome if she wore this to school and have her see if her students, any of them watched Mean Girls, Would that not be fun? So let's move into we're moving out of this vintage bag into this vintage bag. This one's older, by the way. I'm originally from Mississippi, Ontario, which is at least an hour from Toronto. Nice. Hey, Andrea. Um, so I already showed things for my mini vlog sale. Now we're just chit-chatting and having a good old time. Um, I'm moving into another bag for tomorrow. I'm moving into this bag. And I love this bag. And I'm gonna change into a new wallet, and I have it in the other room, so I'm gonna grab that wallet and show you guys this new wallet. Um, I got suckered into the color. It was beautiful, you know, gorgeous. Mm. So this is well, actually, let's use this wallet. It's not change everything all at once. So this is my bag for tomorrow. So this is a vintage Dooney. This is like a 1980s Dooney. This is prior to their all-weather leather. So this is before they had all-weather leather. This is one of the Dooney. When they switched to all-weather leather, they changed their emblem to the duck logo because it's supposed to be duck water off a duck's back. It's kind of like the logo for um, this is a type of leather that would get spots if it got rained on. So when they came up with the all-weather leather, that was like you can wear it in the rain. It'll be fine. It will just the water come right off of it. It won't stain. It won't do anything. It will be perfect. And that's what the claim to fame for the pebbled leather for Dooney and Burke started was because of, the leather was treated in such a way that it wouldn't have um I would love to see your Ralph Lauren bags. Well, I happen to have one next to me, Tracy. I have two of them next to me. Here's one of them. I was debating on whether or not to sell this one or not. This is a beautiful white Ralph Lauren bag. The thing with Ralph Lauren is they make beautiful bags, but they do not resell well at all. Only the really high-end ones do, and based on how much those cost, those don't sell very well either. So this one has a little bit of staining along the collar. As you can see, it is a white bag with a white interior, and it has I put an insert in here, but the inside is pretty clean for a white bag. It's just around the collar. You can see a little bit. So this one, if anybody wants this, hit me up. I'll negotiate. Um, So this is one of those bags I had put to the side, like, do I keep it? Do I not keep it? Do I keep it? Do I not keep it? So if anybody wants it, just ask. So this is a beautiful. I pulled this out because currently Ralph Lauren has a bag very similar to this with these side pockets right now. Current. And it's like $500 on Macy's, but it's very similar to this bag. And I said, let me just see, do it because I wanted that new one, and it's almost exactly like this bag. It's just newer, more modern, So that's one of my Ralph Lauren bags. I live in the Glade by, white is a color of bags I don't really. It's interesting. I don't have Jennifer's always saying, "You always have white bags." I do have quite a few white bags. I like them. I like white bags more than black bags. I Yeah, they show stuff. Yes, transfer gets on them, but I think they make me happy. They're kind of bright and just cheerful, and you don't see everybody with a white bag. You see a lot of people with black bags. One of my Ricky bags is up there. I do have quite a good Ralph Lauren collection. I have a really special Ralph Lauren bag I can show you guys. I don't think I've shown it, but the first time when I bought it. It's this one, and I've used it one time. This is an expensive bag, so it's not going to sell for what it needs to sell for because people say, "Oh, that's just Ralph Lauren," and they're not going to want to pay for it. But this one has the really cool Ralph Lauren bag. This is one of the more collector pieces, and it does show some wear on it. This is not brand new, but this bag normally sells and should sell for upwards of $500. I think I paid around $300 for this bag. This has the embroidery on here. So this is one of the logos, Ralph Lauren, and this says Ralph Lauren. And this color has a little bit of a like a white cast to it, and it has a little bit of, you can see the patina on the corners, but it's kind of an odd almond color. And then on the back here, it has some character. So yeah, it's not a perfect bag, but this is a collector's bag, and I just haven't been able to part with it. I just haven't been able to do it. And plus, I know no one's going to spend 300. It warrants, so I just keep it. And I really should sell it, but again, the only people who are going to appreciate this bag are people who understand this brand, and this brand is highly misunderstood. Because this is the Ralph Lauren collection bag, guys. It's not a um when I say collection bag, it's the purple label. This bag doesn't have the original price on it, but this is a tumbled vachetta biscuit. The color is called biscuit. Um, and there's a Rumva, I think is the name of it. Satchel crossbody. It has the authentication card on here. Yeah, I'll bring it up closer to the thing. So this is a collector's bag, but let me show you the logo. And yeah, it could be yours I'll sell it for $350, but no one's gonna want to buy it because it has flaws, but it's still fabulously gorgeous. I mean, look at the leather embroidery on that. You see the R, Ralph? It's just beautiful. I even like all the wear patterns on this. Craig won't let me sell this unless I sell it for $350. Um, New development behind the food basics. Tracy, are you living in the new part? Okay, yeah, okay. I have a green space in our backyard. Okay. I love Ralph Lauren. It's so classic, timeless. Yes, this is one of those. Again, if anybody wants this bag, let me know. But it is going to be $350, and that is pretty much what I paid for it. And I love this bag. This is not a lightweight bag. This is a leather bag. Look at the interior of this bag. This is a Ralph Lauren collection bag. Again, this should sell for $500, but no one's going to spend $500 for it. And I've had it for a while, but it's just an absolutely gorgeous. This is just a gorgeous bag. This one, again, is one of those bags that just gets better with time. You see how the leather is pebbling on the sides and how pretty? It's just absolutely. I mean, if you're a leather connoisseur, this is one of the best leather bags I have in my entire collection. It really is. It really is. But it's not everybody's cup of tea. It's big. It's more like a luggage. It's not a handbag. It's more of a travel bag. I used it on a cruise. My first one of my I think my first cruise I used this bag. And it worked out fabulously, but it is a heavy bag without much in it. Yeah. So I was playing with that bag today, and of course one of my now this bag is for sale on eBay from somebody else, not from me. My bag is not for sale. Somebody else has one of these for sale. Um oh, what are the dimensions? Let me get a measuring tape for you. This is okay. So this bag at the mid strap, it can go 1 inch, one hole longer. The handles are 5 inches. The width at the base, 13 at the base, and then at the top where it wings out is 17. So it goes from 13 to 17, and that's if it's fanned out. Okay. So then, and it's the height of this bag is 10 inches tall by 5 inches deep. And it does have a strap with a shoulder, and this is leather. This is all leather with a shoulder pad here. And so it has a good drop length, and you can adjust it also to be a little shorter if you want it to be a little shorter. But this is let's see what the drop length of this is. The hardware is beautiful. You can't go wrong with the Ralph Lauren collection bags. You really can't. This is 24-inch drop. So it's a very well, so that means it's a 50-inch strap. A little less if it's 24 inches. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful biscuit. Treasures. I don't show this one. I think I've only shown this bag one time, guys, because it's just one of those. And it has feet, as Gwenny says. It's a human right. We should have feet on our bags. And even the feet, there's a little bit of tarnishing on the buttons, the feet, but they're embossed RL. Yeah, there's some little things there. Yeah, it's pretty. Um, do you ever go to the library? I saw that bag in the RL website, Polo ID suede, large shoulder bag, navy suede with the hardware. It's gorgeous. Yeah. Yes, I take forever to get. Yeah. Classic and timeless. Yeah. Italy. Yes, this is a beautiful, beautiful bag. It does come with the original. I bought this off Vestiaire Collective originally, and I can't remember. I think this came from overseas when I bought this, but this was pre-tariff craziness. Um This one is my other Ralph Lauren. Now, this bag is not for sale, y'all. Don't ask. I'm not selling it. And if you want this bag from my collection, you're going to be paying I'll give you a price, but you're not going to be happy. If anybody really wants this bag on my collection, it's going to be yours for $1,000. I don't want to sell it price, but I will sell it for $1,000. And this is actually online on eBay. There's somebody selling one. I think it's on eBay or Vestiaire Collective somewhere. There is one like this for sale. Currently, I saw it. So this is my Ralph Lauren full Ricky. This is my only full Ricky. So this is the pleated Ricky, and it's only a hand carry bag. This is one of the best leather bags out of all my bags, and I have some Reed Karkoff bags that are as amazing as this bag. But leather wise, this full Ricky is the thickest leather. And the fact that it's such a thick leather, but it pleats, I love this bag. This one would be like, yeah, you would have to give me a whole lot of money for me to say, okay. Actually, let's see if I can find the one that is listed on, I think it's on eBay. Let me see if I can do a picture reverse. Oh my God. That bag is my favorite. Yeah, this one. This one is everybody's favorite. Believe me, I don't show this one very often. This used to be in my bedroom, which is what I call the inner sanctum, which is how I named my tiers. And so let me do a reverse image googly Google and see if I can find where if this is still on eBay. Because I did see one. Yeah, done. So yeah, you can buy one right now. You can buy this bag off eBay for $1,867. $1,867. Or you can buy it. The other one is listed on there for $1,950. That's how rare these are. And me selling it for 1,000 is still a gift. And as I said, I'd only do it because I need the cash right now because I have overspent. And I'll show you the listing. That is the comp. That is the comp for this bag. That's how much this costs. Because these are a fortune. If you look up the Ricky on at Ralph Lauren, they're $3,000 bags. So, and they don't make this bag anymore. Again, rare commodity. If you want the pleated full Ricky, they're not easy to find. And when we started buying these 2 or 3 years ago, when I first started YouTube, I started buying these 3 years ago. You could find them for a lot less. You could find them. They just weren't that popular. Then something happened, and they become really popular. You go to okay, so yeah, wow. Yeah. You sell that, Ricky, you should charge for shipping. Oh yeah. Yeah. If anybody wants this for $1,000, you will be paying more because there'll be shipping and fees. That's just the pay me price, and then there's going to be shipping fees and all the prices. So, um, unless you fall in love with this bag, do not ask for it. And after this after this live, it's going back into my inner sanctum, not to be shown again, because I have a bad habit. There is a habit of, if I have a bag behind me, um, like this, like that bag, people want that bag. And that bag is, again, incredibly expensive. I can't buy it again. I can't buy it again. Any of the bags I've shown you, maybe the Ryland bag I could buy again. But hey, my Ashley Kills, I'll show you the bags. Okay, so this bag is for sale for $350. Um, this one, this is a beautiful Ralph Lauren collection bag in the color biscuit. It does have wear, dings and dents. I can send 1,000 videos, 1,000 pictures, whatever you want. If you want it. This one is $425 shipped. I know it's expensive, but it's still under list, or right at list when this came out. This one's $325, $425 because I have to insure and ship. And then I think this one is also $425. This is my Louis Vuitton Epi Leather Ryland, or excuse me, Epi Leather Sawyer bag. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bag. Absolutely beautiful. And it has a back pocket for people who like phone pockets, but this is not cross-bodied. This is just a top carry. And the only reason I'm letting go of this for $425 is because, one, I need the money. Two, it's a little bit small for me, or else I'd keep it forever. And that's my problem. I like to keep things forever. But I had a nice little conversation with my husband, you know, and we have some things we have to pay off. So this one's also for sale. This one's $125. This is the Ryland bag. Beautiful black leather, absolutely gorgeous. Great strap drop, by the way. If you like a small bag, but you don't have small arms, this is a nice one. That's why I got it. But then every time I use it, my sister wants to take it from me, and she doesn't want to buy it from me. So I'm like, nope. It's like, We're not doing that. So that's what we have. Um, so that's a beautiful tote bag. That's a gorgeous LV. The epi leather is my favorite too. That's why I have it. You can't buy that bag for under $750, by the way. I think I saw some comps for maybe five something, but they were in worse condition. But mostly that bag sells for around 700 pre-loved. And if you want a new epi leather Louis Vuitton bag, yeah, kiss that goodbye. Those are really expensive. But the epi leather is very extremely durable. So this is I love the texture. I like that it has a smooth leather corners and the handle is smooth. And then the rest of it's the texture. So it has smooth and texture. I like textures and contrast. And that's what attracted me to this. And I have used this bag. This is a beautiful, beautiful bag. Um, you know, again, but $425 is what I'm asking for that Louis Vuitton. How much did I pay for? I paid $450 for this one. So that's the difference. And I thought about maybe selling this one, but I said, no, Jackie, I really love this one. I'm just going to keep this Coach. But I paid, this is $350 list. And with tax shipping and shipping, this cost me $450. Ryland is the brand. The Ryland bag is the brand. It's a made in Italy bag. It's not let me show you here is the logo. It just says Ryland. You know me, I like to pick bags that are not quite on the beaten path. The leather's amazing. Yeah, it's a made in Italy. I'll show you. This is the interior flap. Ryland made in Italy. It's just one of those bags you don't see every day. Let me see. Does it have any other markings in here? There's no other stamping and there's no other markings, but it's like a box calf, guys. It's a box calf. So you have to. It's a beautiful bag. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, the only reason I'm getting rid of this one is because my sister keeps wanting to steal it from me. And I'm like, no, it's mine. And if you want it, you can buy it. But she won't buy it. So it's, for sale. If somebody else wants it. She keeps telling me, if you ever want to get rid of that bag, I'll buy it. I'm like, no, she didn't say she'll buy it. She wants it. I'm like, no. Would be a great bag for a man too. Yeah, that bag actually belonged to Ed Braun. Ed Braun bought it originally from Japan, and Ed sold it or traded it to me, or I bought it. I cannot remember the logistics of that. But it didn't work for him because he was in the process of being a dad to two babies. So that bag is a great bag, but it's not, a mom bag, and he had two babies. So that bag did not make the cut. It got rehomed. So and I just did a polish on this. See how this looks now? Yeah. So because this is a box calf, you do have to take a little bit more care on it when it comes to you need to polish it once in a while, add a little bit of it will show fingerprints. If that's something that drives you nuts, this is not the bag for you. You and since we're here, I'm gonna sit here and I'm going to this one. It's so cute. I haven't bought anything for Kata in a long time. Got it. LV would be a great bag for me. I know this is a beautiful, and what makes this so awesome is that it's in silver, which is what I really loved about it. Was the black epi with the silver. I'm a huge fan. I do not have that much Louis Vuitton left in my collection. I have sold or gotten rid of or consigned or gave away everything but my Pochette Matisse, which I will never get rid of, and my Phoenix, which is a different bag. It's a bag they don't make anymore out of Louis Vuitton, and it's called the Phoenix, and it's a beautiful bag. And um, other than that, I only have Epi leather left, and I probably will not buy any more Louis Vuitton. I love Louis Vuitton, um, but I can't afford Louis Vuitton. I can't even afford pre-loved Louis Vuitton. The fact, and this is what's so funny. I'm trying to sell this for $425, and I bought this one for $450. And what's crazy? This one probably won't sell for $425. But if I sold this one for $450, it probably would sell. And that's above list. This is below list, way below list. But this one at list, because it's current and people want it, the Compass 25, if I listed this at 425 or 450, which is what I paid for it, exactly what I paid for it, I could probably sell this for 450 overnight, because that's what people want right now. But this one, which is Louis Vuitton, you know, for 425, which is a quarter of its value, probably will still be here tomorrow, because it's just, I don't know why. It is just what people want. Right now people don't want this, and they want this. And I'm the same person. I have both of these bags, and I bought both of these bags. So, and I spent this one was around $350, this one was about $450. And I was just at the Coach store today looking at the new drop. I have some photos. I'm going to do a short after I get off this live. A new Coach bag in store is 200, and this is Coach outlet. It's about $250 for about anything you walk in there with. A Terry shoulder bag, $219. A wallet, 100 and something for a wallet. The small wallet, the small little tiny pouch, 109. And that's just walking in the door right now. Yeah. Hey, Chess with Chris. Yeah. So that's just, it is what it is, so it's just interesting. Because now, even with importation fees for Louis Vuitton, the prices have gone up. The prices have gone up for all the luxury brands. And it's just, food's gone up. Everything has gone up in price. So I just think it's interesting that what people do buy. And I'm I'm the people. I'm the people. I am the people. I'm the one who was up at 3 a.m. looking at the drops. I was the one who ordered a wallet from Coach at 10 o'clock last night, because Coach did us dirty, guys. If y'all were up for the Coach drop, it normally a retail was going to go live at midnight, and then the outlet went live at 3 a.m. Eastern time, or Central time. I don't know. One of those times. I think it was Central for me. But around 10 p.m., they had restocked a lot of the Love denim. So people were buying it, and whatever they had in that pink, it just sold, like crazy town. And I went to the Coach outlet store today. There was only one powder pink item in the entire store. It was a little half wallet. That's all they had. Everything else sold. They had the jacquard denim. They had the pistachio, or not jacquard. They had the jacquard floral pattern. They had the Terry loved denim. They had the small mini Rowan denim. They had the jacquard denims, both sizes. They did not have, and they had pistachio, but they didn't have the pink. The pink just flew out the dang door, and people wanted that. We've been saying it forever with Coach. Like, give us a color. Give us a color that's like pink. Hello, pink. They did have the rainbow color that came out. It was okay. They didn't have very many of the men's bags out there. You know, I was sleeping, but I did see the post about the drops. I spent $250 on a Lululemon app last night during Jackie's live. What did you get? Okay, I do have my one Lululemon bag. I do understand the hype. I get it. I get it. That Lululemon bag is made really well. That's some good nylon. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Good nylon, excellent seams. It's some good bags. This pistachio color is different. I do like this pistachio, but depending on the leather finish, it looks different. And I went to go look at it. right? So if it's a smooth leather, it's a lighter green. If it's a pebbled leather, it's a little bit darker, a little bit more like on of the oliver side of of a pistachio. And then they have a pink glazed leather, a black glazed leather. Those are fine, you know. It wasn't very busy, and people just kept asking me, "Can I help you? Can I help you?" I mean, normally I go into that outlet store and they're just inundated, and you'd lucky to see a hello, right? But I guess they weren't. They had, I don't know, about 5 different people asked me if they could help me. It was weird. Um, I'm glad none of these drops are interesting to me. Otherwise, I'd be spending like crazy. Yeah. Um, did you see the butter yellow color? I did see the butter yellow color. Let me show you the photos on my phone before I um load it. I did take one photo of this butter yellow, and it's actually not as buttery as you think. It's actually much brighter um than butter. Unless I guess it looks more like a very rich butter, because butter does come in different colors. You know, depends on the fat content of the butter of what the cows eat. But let me show you, like this bag. I almost bought this bag. I'm not gonna lie, but it's $200. The terry is $200, $219. You know, and I love the embroidery. I think it's beautiful. It fits my shoulder. It looks great, but it's small. It's small. When I say small, small. The stuff I carried in my bag, which is one of the smallest size bags I carry, wouldn't fit in the terry. You know, I got a smaller belt bag with longer straps. This specifically a longer strap sling bag, bright red crossbody, and a bright red clippable pouch. Nice. So let me show you one of the other bags that I thought was really interesting. This was only $109, but this is very small. Look at my hand and look at that bag. This is a very small bag, but the color is very pretty. And the pebbled leather on this is soft. This is a nice soft. Not everything is the same. That's why I had to go to the store to look at it. Let me see. They have the other. This is a very cool bag I had not seen. If you like a baguette style bag, this is in a red color. More like I'll have to see if it has the name of it. But this bag is called and I actually took the time to find the tag, the Smith Leather Etta Small, and it is in maroon, and that full list price is $275. So it's probably around they're doing it like 20 or 30% off. You know, it's not. So that's a great size bag. This one's really good. Did I take a picture of me on my shoulder? No, I didn't. This is that glazed pink in the new style. I can't remember. And I'll put this in the short so people can look at these. I can't remember the name of it. This is the new style bag. This is the small Rowan. Very cute. Very cute. But the small Rowan's small. The small Rowan is just too small. Now this is pistachio, but look how that green is more on the olive of green. It's less of the bright green. Um, hey Christiana. So they did have the regular Rowan in stock in the jacquard, which is what I was going there for. They did have the Maggie tote, I think, and and this new coated canvas, you know, multicolor. It's really pretty. Um, let's see. Let me see if I have. Wait, I'm going the wrong way on my list. I'm going backwards. Oh, this one. This is a really pretty bag too. It's a beautiful, soft, squishy leather. I like that. That one tempted me. If that had been silver and not that same putty color that I keep buying that I don't love and I keep buying, like, why do I do this to myself? Um, and this is the wallet. Now this wallet I did order last night because I do absolutely love the embroidery. Now I wish on the jacquard that they had did a different tone, but I have the stone large. Where is it? I think it's over there, way over in the corner. I have the stone Rowan, that wallet will match perfectly. So when I'm carrying my large bags, I do like a larger wallet just because, but I do tend to use a small wallet, a half wallet. Um, but I can't pay the dollars for Prada nylon. Yeah, Prada nylon's insane. Um, yeah, I have 4 Lululemons. I bought Fablehaven. I like that brand. That's a really cool backpack. Kathy, I'm so tempted for the Prada, but the same. I think Winnie has a Prada bag for sale that's nylon. At least 10 Lululemon bags. Yeah. I have one Lululemon bag, and it's definitely an awesome bag. I get it. The Prada mini black bag for $250. Yeah. The backpack. Nice. Yeah. So this is just me chatting away. I have to get up and go to work tomorrow early, so I'm gonna get off this live. I will more than likely be live tomorrow because tomorrow is my 3-year anniversary on YouTube, and I'll just go live and talk and hang out with y'all. Winners prices are too rich for my blood. Winnie's prices. Yeah, Winnie's prices. Winnie's is expensive. She does comp everything, so she is looking at fair market value, but they're expensive. I can't buy from Winnie very often. It's hard. Yeah, tomorrow's my 3 years on and this is my 3rd vlog sale. So I don't do these very often. Yeah. So, and I don't know if anything will sell or not. They might just stay here. Um, but and I might send them to consignment if they don't, but I don't know. It's gonna be. I hate to have to go back to Poshmark and sell that way because it's just it's not the best time to sell anything. Just isn't. So anyway, good night, everybody. I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see y'all tomorrow.